This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Do you know if you're a person that could follow through your convictions even though it hurt those that were close to you and those that have taken care of a good deal of your lives? Well, Vulcan's about to find out today. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode, Bound by Flame. In the last episode, we went through Carladthas, and we got Sybil her books, saved the prisoners, and got the forged stuff. So now we need to go back to town, give that to them, and set us up for the next section, ending this act and go on to the third one. Depending on how things go, we might be able to get through the third act of chapter 2, or the way I'm saying it. Anyway, it's basically the second part of the game, if anything. There's multiple acts in the parts. But anyway, you can either give the forge equipment to Renko or the elven smith. However, the game won't let me talk to Renko for whatever weird reason, and won't let me give him the option to give him equipment, so it's a little broken in that case. So I apologize for not being able to show up that dialogue. You're supposed to be able to choose between the two, even if you choose to get the hammer for the elf guy, but it broke at some point. But anyway, let's talk to this guy, because I think he has some dialogue with Mathras, and I don't think I talked to him since then.
What can you tell me about Mathras?
He is a most unusual being. Do you realize he has been alive for over 6,000 years?
Don't you get the impression that he's just talking bullshit?
Even though at first sight, such a long existence sounds impossible, he has knowledge of history that makes it very difficult for us to doubt his word. And his appearance speaks for itself, if I may be so bold.
It's true that he does look a bit ripe.
As far as I understand it, he regularly changes his bodies. As soon as the one he's taken starts wearing out, he procures a new frame? What is really fascinating is that he is the kind of undead that was previously unheard of. We had no idea there was a being able to transfer their soul from one body to another in order to keep living. Remember that his knowledge could very well turn our vision of mortality upside down. And of course he might provide unhoped for help against the lords of the frozen shadows.
What did I tell you? Once they've recovered from the shock of my somewhat shriveled appearance, everybody thinks I'm highly useful.
He could really help us out. If we could only be sure he wasn't working for the enemy.
You insult me yet again. Joining forces with a band of apprentice sorcerers with a thirst for power would be unworthy of my condition. And didn't I already tell you how to enter the city?
Some basic information that got you into our camp. That seems pretty clever to me.
Really? What would be in it for me? Not that the company of these scribes is unpleasant, but I doubt that our simple little discussions will affect the course of the war.
I can confirm that he hasn't ever been alone. But you look a bit preoccupied with something. Am I right?
The commander says there's a traitor in the camp, and our new friend is obviously a prime suspect. What if he can read minds?
Well, I think that the commander is wrong. We've spoken for a long time with Mathras, and I don't believe for a second that he's got anything to do with your problem. It's obviously very difficult to detect telepathic communication, but as far as I can see, there's nothing to indicate he's capable of it.
Very well. I'll just have to trust you.
Yeah, this comes up if you're looking for stuff about the traitor, which I've already done, but
I'll be going now.
this is a bit of a backwards thing from that. But anyway, let's also talk to Sybil, because after getting her books in the last episode, she has a little bit of extra dialogue now.
Sybil, can I?
Yes?
I'd like to ask,
What do you want to know?
have you learned anything about the World Heart?
Yes, I found out a few things that might interest you. Some of the myths about the World Heart are based on real facts. Certain texts confirm that there is indeed a source of energy that fuels the world, but also that is the source of all magic power. Every time a sorcerer casts a spell, they are drawing power from the World Heart. The Ice Lords are siphoning this energy in huge quantities, and that is why they are so immensely powerful. If we can only discover how they're doing it, it may be possible to deprive them of all their power.
That sounds like a really good lead. Keep on digging.
So we could stop them from getting this in the first place, siphoning it off, like squeeze all the water out of a sponge or something like that. It's like, nope, you're done, buddy.
Anything new on the World Heart?
I think I just discovered something really interesting.
Tell me.
From what I've read, the World Heart is not in Vertial. Well, not really. It exists in a sort of other world next to us, in a sort of limbo, in fact. And it's impossible to get there without using an extremely complex ritual.
And can you perform it?
No, but the Ice Lords have discovered a way to create passages and to keep them open. And it's by using these passages that the Ice Lords are able to channel the power from the World Heart. But they're draining it. They're using more power than can be replenished.
Like scraping too much butter on bread. But anyway, that's all she has to say about that. Alright, let's give Relmar the rest of the elven souls that we collected.
Relmar,
Yes?
here's all that I could find. I doubt I'll be able to find any more.
Each stone that you can recover is precious. I can't thank you enough for what you've already done. You're giving us back our memories.
Alright.
I'll leave you here.
And for doing that, we get 2,000 experience for that. So, alright. And then one more thing. Oh yeah, off screen I recycled a bunch of stuff just to reduce my weight a bit. So I still need to sell more, but I have a bad habit of like, trying to keep things even though I'm not shouldn't. Oh yeah, see, like I said, it won't let me talk to him at all. So unfortunately, I think I forgot to talk to Randval about something earlier too.
The mercenary?
It's not much though, but I'll show it anyway.
I have a few questions. The elves took a hell of a beating, huh?
Defeat is commonplace when treachery lurks nearby. The Ice Lords used trickery and magic. The elves had no chance. This was a battle without honor.
That may be, but they beat us. Now we only have the scattered remains of what was probably the most powerful army anyone has seen in an age. Doesn't it seem a little hopeless?
This whole war is without hope. But since the Knight and his companion are here, they might as well fight until the bitter end.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
That's
you want to basically die in battle. Great. Alright. But yeah, I don't think anyone else has anything to really say, so... Alright, let's talk to, let's give that guy the thing, and I'll set up the end of, this second section of part 2, or whatever you want to, however you want to, label it.
I heard you managed to get back my equipment from the forge. I can't believe it. Do you have the hammer?
I have my mighty hammer, and I'm going to keep it! No, there's, no, no, we're not going to do that, so...
Yes, I have your hammer. Here. You can put it to better use than me.
Thank you. Finally, I can do something useful. All this battered and bent equipment is going to be superb again. At least our soldiers will die with dignity.
You got a weird way of looking at things. Anyway, I've got some supplies I could sell you if you need anything.
Excellent. Don't take this badly, but I have to get to work right away.
Excellent. See you later.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get any new items in the shop. But anyway, we get 4,000 experience and 2,000 experience because we technically complete 2 quests at the same time. One, giving him his hammer, and 2, repairing the forge. So now all we have to do is talk to the captain to set the next section up. Before I do that, though, let's use our levels. So if we put our final points into reflexes, which is chance to dodge at 100% when riposting, and then 30% chance to hit crit on riposts with buying the final level Rancor. If you're playing like Steam or whatever system, this should give you an achievement for buying everything in one group. I've already done Warrior in a previous playthrough years ago. The only one I haven't done is Pyromancer, so might make a save at like an easy level or something like that just to max that out if you want to. Alright, so we also got some we got some feats we can buy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the improved crossbow ability so I can do more damage. And then I might buy the crossbow reduction one later, maybe, depending. But I've got quite a few materials. I haven't been using as many crossbow bolts, so I have plenty to spare. But the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to build up my assassin and give it the precious stock item, which improves your damage by 15, which is really nice. You could make it to where you do 100% chance of poisoning, but some enemies have resistances, so that doesn't mean a guarantee 100%. It just overlaps with their resistances, if that makes sense. But I'd rather have pure damage in this case. My daggers seem to poison pretty frequently because of how fast I'm attacking. The chance is lower and lower, or the chances raise and raise I'll hit someone with a poison at one point. So, Although I like the fact the stock almost looks like it's a muzzle, not muzzle, a clip or something like that from a machine gun. It almost looks like that anyway. Also, I want to beef up my weapons. Oh yeah, I think off screen. Remember, I don't think I mentioned I got the lightning, which is a hammer that you can't upgrade, but you get plus 20 to magic, and its ability to crit is not bad at 10%. So I'll leave that on, even though I'm going to keep with my daggers. I'm going to leave the serpent tongues on, even though the honors might be better as pure damage weapons, but the serpent tongues right now are still better as stealth damage if you're sneaking up on people. The only problem is switching weapons in combat. Also, I quit the officer cuirass because that was better than what I had, and I'm gonna craft the Spalders of the Griffin to get a really high physical resistance out of it. Yeah, it does use tainted steel, but yeah, what's that? It's 10% off of your physical damage, which is nice on this difficulty. Less damage, man. Also, I'm gonna hold off on resistances and just go straight with like health and stuff like that, just so I can take the hits in the first place. And then, which is probably better for a warrior build, is what I'm doing. But on captain mode, any little bit helps. Also, let's go and give it the chrysalid eye for poison damage. All right, I think that's it. Yeah. I don't think I have any new. Let me see. Fights-wise, I don't think I have new fights. Not that I'm aware of, no. Alright. And then character-wise, not sure on this one who it is. Because unfortunately it doesn't... Oh, it was Seawolf is what it was. Seawolf is a former sailor, hence his nickname in the company. He is one of the captain's right-hand men, which often leads to him being sent out of missions far from his comrades. And yet we never get to talk to him. We can't find him anywhere, so... But, oh well, whatever. I think that was it. So, alright, let's talk to the captain and do this whole thing with the elf thing. Yeah, the captain's gonna be all on board on this, right?
Get your shit packed. We're getting out of here as soon as possible. Our contract is over.
But Captain, after all we've done here...
Listen to me. We have no chance against the Deadwalker army, no matter what powers you have. And I'm not sending my company into a massacre. I didn't lead the company here to save this city. The only reason we came was to get our lads back. There was never any question of anything else.
God damn it, Captain. This is an important battle. You have to include the blades in it.
Now you listen closely, Vulcan. I am the captain of this company. It's me who decides. You don't like it? Not my fucking problem. So either shut it, or become captain yourself. But you know what that means.
It means that I must face you in single combat. You don't leave me any choice. We have to put everything we've got into this battle.
You asked for it. I'll make it quick and painless.
Alright, it's boss time against the captain, the guy who's never been beaten by any of his men. We now have to fight him. Not off to a good start. He's actually not that hard. It's just I'm getting a bit unlucky with my attacks, and I was able to poison pretty easily. The only problem with the captain is he doesn't give you much. He doesn't give you much room to do like some of your abilities, so you have to be kind of careful about that. Yeah, I took a bit more damage than I should have from him. Usually I almost never get hit by this guy, but I got a bit unlucky. No, I didn't even get to activate it because it hit me too. I might be able to beat him with that. This is why I put on the Spalder, so I could take the hits if I messed up or something like that. I did poison earlier, but oh, there he goes. Ow. Okay. I have to get a heal in then. Like I said, he's usually not this hard. I guess I'm just getting unlucky. Almost feels like a Zack Snyder film every time. It slows down every second unnecessarily so, but probably could have done this without a potion, period, but I just got unlucky. Oh well, I have enough materials to make quite a few potions. So.
I always knew it would be you.
You didn't leave me any choice.
This was well done.
Let us go and seek out Prince Arundel. We must make haste to plan our attack.
And with that, the captain's dead because we've been helping the elves the whole time and not listening to the company. Now our biggest ally is dead. So, and unfortunately, no one has anything to say right now about what happened. You can talk to any of the companions and whatever, and no one brings it up. So, a bit of a missed opportunity. It could have been one of those situations where maybe they had to rush the game or didn't want to fill in every single little gap, or we talked to them later about what happened. It's just, you know, this event just happened and no one says anything. Like, no one brings it up until, oh, well, whatever. Like I said, I'm a bit disappointed that no one says anything about it, or no one goes, hey, man, why'd you do that, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those they all understood, and so there was nothing really left to say. But anyway, let's talk to the prince and settle on the next step. And yeah, Edwin moves over here after that because she's part of this.
We have to reach an agreement on the assault we're going to launch.
Very well. Our strategy will essentially depend on you and your companions. I'll be attaching a group of soldiers to your party for support.
That's out of the question. The more of us there are, the greater the risk that we'll be noticed. I'm taking Edwin. Her knowledge and powers make her the best suited to go with me.
I would very much like you to have someone I trust with you. And this Edwin does not seem like that person.
Huh. She'll be delighted to hear that.
I could go with you. You know that I'm stealthy and can make myself useful.
That's a pretty good compromise. With the three of us, we stand a chance. What do you say, Your Highness?
I agree. I'm counting on you, Relmar, to remember the interests of your people. The result of this battle depends on your success. You need to sneak into the city, get to the drawbridge, and lower it. Then you can open the gate for us. I will personally be leading our army, and I'll enter the city as soon as you've opened the gate. I think that the element of surprise and our advantage in numbers should be enough to overcome the Deadwalkers. And your help in this battle will be of inestimable value.
Excellent. If all goes according to plan, I'll be able to go to Blackfrost's realm after that. You can't have too many elite troops and freeborn blades on this expedition.
Are you ready for the assault? There must be neither distraction nor setback. We won't have a second chance. If you have business to deal with, you should deal with it now.
Basically, it's do all your shopping, do all the side quests, because we're leaving this section and going into Act 3 of Part 2 on this afterwards. So, alright, give me a second.
I still need a bit of time.
Alright, I'm going to save it really quick, just to have a hard save here. Because there's another choice that'll come up here soon. The whole captain thing happens because you're helping the elves, so...
Edwin.
What can
I don't think she has any new dialogue for this section.
I would like to ask...
Okay. Oh, did I ever ask her about Mathras? Oh, yeah, I did, yeah.
Thanks.
Now, I was thinking for a second if I actually talked to her about that. I did in a previous episode.
Yeah. I have a...
Okay, nope. Alright, well, I made the save, so that was the point. So, alright, let's head on to the next section, so...
How can I help you?
We should talk.
Are you ready for the... There must be neither... We won't...
Yep, let's go. Let's go!
I'm ready.
Alright. But yeah, after that, alright, and with that, Relmar and Edwin come with us. So let's head on to the next section. Yeah, there's not some big cutscene, it's just they join us now, so. Alright, let's head back to, I don't know why I went down the south path, gone through the north path, but whatever. Alright, back to Carladthas, and I don't know why I have trouble saying that, it's not that hard of a word to say. But, Carladthas, you know, but maybe I'm just being silly. Alright, let's go. Now we can actually open the door, because that one door we tried that was closed before, that's the actual door to get out of here. So let's see. What if I could I wonder if I can just straight. Oh, what? They saw. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we get 2 companions for this section. So Don't really need the levels anymore, to tell you the truth, because we maxed out a build. So, I mean, obviously, if I get more experience, great, but it's not like a. But I'm not looking to kill more things for the experience. You know what I mean? I'm trying to remember what the max level is in this game. I don't think I ever reached it before. I think you can get like to 26 or something like that. Maybe 30 if you're lucky, but I don't think we'll get to there just because I haven't been trying to over level like I would in other games. Because leveling really doesn't raise your power that much. It just gives you more options on what you can do, but it's not like, oh, every time you gain a level you get +1 to your attack. No, it's all based off what your skills do and your equipment. So, and the feats you buy. So, the only enemies that really like become more powerful are like bosses and stuff like that in certain areas. So, okay, we're good.
It's there. We have to head for that drawbridge.
All right, let's do it. But first, let's do some exploring because we, like all places. Alright, nice. A little bit of extra stuff. Health potion's the big one. Just since I used one against the captain. Should have even used one in the first place. Like I said, I play tested that fight multiple times and I was able to beat him without taking too much damage, yet when I actually record it, whoops. I wonder if I can reset. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, there's the spewer or whatever you want to call it around here. Alright, there he is. Are there any other? Okay, there are some. There you go, let's get that one. Awesome. Oops. Oh, come on, man. I didn't even want to. I was trying to pick up the item is what I was trying to do, and they kicked me out of. And they still saw me. You'd think they wouldn't actually, even if I was standing, they wouldn't do anything. But luckily I have Realmar and Headwind too. Oh. Does that actually count on? No, I was able to stealth past him, huh? Somehow, even though that's not how that works, but alright. Alright, let's just take him out. Yeah, look at all that damage now that I've improved my damage with my crossbow. It actually does a decent chunk of damage, so. I mean, yeah, I didn't really need to use that crossbow on him. I just wanted to show off what happens if I did that. So, ooh, we got Greaves of the Royal Guard. Nice. For destroying that little ice block there. Alright, so let's see. Should be... I mean, there's that one upstairs I should get as well, but I was just double checking. Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, since we won't be coming back this way. So, yeah, let's see what's in here. Oh, what the? Oh, it's a spirit. I poisoned a spirit. I don't know how that logistically makes sense, but whatever. Don't even think about it. It's magic. It's the power of magic. Any more hard dust? Alright, awesome. See, ooh, we got another weapon, the Eternity. Embrace Eternity. Isn't that what Liara says in Mass Effect? But anyway. Only if you get a little close to her, if you know what I mean. Hubba hubba. Alright, nice. Yeah, I need more Tainted Steel. Tainted Steel and Bones get you some nice... oh, I'm already maxed out again. No! Why, game? Why? Alright, anyway, let's go over the... Let's see. Character-wise... I don't know who else would have been added since then. Maybe the captain after we killed him? Okay, the captain had obviously put his past behind him. When he took a stand against your decisions, he left you no choice. You had to confront him and beat him, thus becoming the new captain of the Freeborn Blades. He died in your arms, though you couldn't help but think he seemed almost relieved to be passing you the torch. Who knows? Maybe. But anyway, let's see. We got Eternity, which is a Look at that. Nice little ice sword. And it has also resistance to ice while using it. So it's a basically improved version of the Elite Imperial Blade. Even though we just got that weapon, the game already gives you something new like 5 seconds later, I swear. That the game just gives you way too much stuff back to back, and you don't have enough time to really... Like, why craft stuff for your weapon if you're going to get a new one in 5 minutes? You know what I mean? One of the few faults I'd say with this game is stuff like that. Alright, anyway, if we equip the Greaves of the Royal Guard, it's slightly better than our Greaves. We just have to put something else on it. But yeah, it's resistant to magic. So let's go ahead and recycle this stuff. So, not bad. Alright. Then we'll go and recycle the Greaves while we're here. 4324. Nice. Getting pretty lucky with that. Let's see what we can craft on that. See, reduce critical hits or critical hits for guard break. Could just improve the resistance to warrior to magic. And we still got the ice stuff around here as well as that. So we'll do the same as before. Ice magic there. So all right, I think we're good. So all right, just have enough weight to move. It looks cool in our although it looks like it's about to break though. The ice is about to break. All right, now we just have to get over to that bridge area over there. This will also be another spot to maybe make a save as well, like I said, for what's about to come up. Probably should put myself in stealth mode just in case. If I didn't have the move really fast in stealth, I wouldn't stealth all the time. But since I do, there's another ice spirit there. Yeah, one thing that was a boss is now a common enemy. What is this, Dark Souls? I think I like Dark Souls quite a bit better than this game, to tell you the truth. Not that I don't like... I do like this game. I'm just saying that if you had to compare the two, I would definitely choose the... I would definitely choose Dark Souls over this game by far. Okay, well, anyway. That's if you put a gun to my head, that type of situation. So can I even get around them? Probably not. Nah. All right, I'll have to crossbow bolt them to get a little extra experience out of them, if I can, if it'll let me anyway. Ow! I wasted a crossbow bolt. It's not letting me tag him for some reason. Okay, whatever. I was hoping to get a crit off of it, but no. Luckily, we have, like I said, we have we get to see the lovely assets of the ice spirit, of course. She's about to do her ice thing. Oops. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize there was an archer there. Not gonna get me. Not gonna get me. Yeah, keep trying to pull your arrow. It's not gonna work. Actually, let's use our speed demon a bit. Wait, did you take out all my allies already? Ah, I was hoping to get out of the way. Whoop, whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, I probably should heal. Yeah, she almost hit me with her magic. Oh, there we go. Yeah, better move. Whoa. Yeah, I was able to dodge it fast, or at the right time, so I didn't take any damage from ice attack. Alright, yeah, attack from the back. You know what I want. You know what I want. Oh, she hit me with ice magic. Nope. Okay. Cool. I'm just far enough for you. Getting a little better at dodging. Nice. Too bad my two allies died, but that's the problem with Captain difficulty. your allies. There's no, unfortunately this game doesn't have, like in Mars Warlogs, where if you make certain decisions, you'll be able to improve your allies' stats. Like, you know, the charismatic ability. They took that out of this game. I think it's because no one really utilized it or figured out how it worked. And I know how it worked, but I think I made like a bad decision at the very early of the game during the recording. I forgot to reload the file or something like that to fix it, and so I never got it. But on the difficulty I was playing at, it didn't really matter anyway, because your allies are going to die no matter what. So, no, I was about to say, is it going to give me the item? But yeah, we get the Dagger of Thorns for opening that up. So, all right, let's take a look at our items, and of course we're over again. All right, Dagger of Thorns. I believe this is my upgrade for this weapon. Let me double check though. I believe it. I think it is. Anyway, let's see. 8, and then should make it 16. Not quite. Let's see, 12. So it's 20. So it'd be a little bit less than my crit of 22, but that's fine. But yeah, it's basically a pure upgrade from this one. So let's go ahead and equip that, and then we'll do the improved crit max. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have enough Tainted Steel to improve my sneak attack, but I'm not going to do that anyway, so we'll just improve the crit chance. So not as good, but I'll recycle that later. I want to do that off screen because I think that has some Tainted Steel. I want to make sure I guarantee that I get it. So now look at the little daggers there. Very nice. All right. Okay. I think this is the spot I want to make another hard save. So let me do that really quick. Or at least it's up ahead anyway, but I want to make it here anyway, so. Ooh, well, random rock there. Alright, alright, alright.
We're not alone. What the hell is that thing with all those legs?
It is a concubine. Lord Blackfrost has always had somewhat unusual erotic tastes. Why would she be here, unless she already knows of our plan?
Curse them! Look at the support pillars. They crawl with deadwalkers.
A trap, and a good one. Your little friends will be taken from the rear, if you'll pardon the expression.
We must prevent it. We have to hurry to open the drawbridge.
I say we must not. This concubine has given us an opportunity. We must attack her while her troops are busy elsewhere. These are creatures of great power. You must absorb them one by one if you hope to stand against Lord Blackfrost. Those other men are already as good as lost.
Do not heed the words of this witch! If you do not open the bridge, all our soldiers will die, and this war will be over. I do not believe you even have need of this misshapen beast's supposed power. This evil whore is twisting your mind. She wishes to weaken us. From the beginning, she has been hiding something from us, and it will go ill for you if you trust her.
Really? I would have hoped for a little more affection from someone who spies on me when I bathe.
All right, so this is another big decision. Do you stick with Vauldemare, or do you go with the power of booty with Edwin? But in this case, since I'm trying to play generally a good guy / human type of thing, we're gonna go with Vauldemare. However, this basically depicts which ally you basically lose. So you would think at some point you're probably wondering yourself, how are all these people working together? And clearly a lot of personalities are clashing, especially with like Edwin in the party, with like Sybil and stuff like that. Well, now the game's finally presenting some of them. Although Vauldemare never really showed that aggression towards Edwin, it never really built up to this point. It just saved it now. So another fault of the game's writing. But anyway, we're gonna go with we have to save the elves. So sorry, Edwin. The power of booty is not strong enough.
Vauldemare is right. If we do nothing, those elves are dead.
So be it. Go then. Help your lost army, but remember that you have condemned us all. At best, you will gain a little time, but you will never have a better chance than the one that you are now throwing away.
Well, and with that, we lose Edwin, and now we have to fight the concubine anyway, so. But yeah, she leaves the group, so now we have to, with the help of Edwin, so let's take on the concubine. Yeah, it kind of looks like, I'm trying to remember the, yeah, she has similar abilities to the ice spirit from earlier. But yeah, she can summon ice aura, kick us in the face with her legs. You know, her massive, but they're not that massive, but with her thick thighs, crush me in the head, mommy. I mean, no, I mean, I didn't say anything. Overall, I wouldn't say a super difficult boss, although I have been, you know, obviously I've prepared myself for, you know, taking a little damage from her if I could help it, so. I could get a bit of maybe fire magic on to help with this, even though I didn't really build up my fire, but fire does help against her. Yeah, she can fire cursed magic at us. But like I said, not really that hard. Not out of. I'm trying to think out of all the bosses, she might be the easiest one of the easier bosses in the game, as long as you know to. I mean, look at her attack pattern. She's not even doing her ice ability very regularly. Let's miss the. Let's see if I can get another. Nah, maybe not. I mean, she's almost out anyway. It might be better just to do. I was gonna cast fire again, but I'm like, eh. Oop. Nope. Yeah, it is a little annoying that I basically have to do that like every other second, but that's fine.
Are you well?
Better than ever.
Then let us make haste. We must open these gates.
At last, I meet the hard heads who resist the Lords of the Frozen Shadow. Oh, Winters is furious with you, you know. He's most fond of his juggernauts. And I suspect you may also be responsible for the death of his general? But you are mine. None but me dare lay hands upon my concubines, not even the other Ice Lords. This is a lesson you will learn from pain. An eternity of pain.
Alright, uh-oh, we had to fight one of the generals himself? Blackfrost? Uh-oh, this ain't good. Look at that. I was about to say, wouldn't even let me lock into him, so. But yeah, Lord Blackfrost himself uses, has cursed weapons, ice magic. Got to be a bit careful to actually have some damage from the previous fight. Yeah, we don't get a free heal or anything with that, so. And weirdly enough, he's not immune to poison, so another case of fireworks on him. Let's see if I can get my burning weapon activated.
I have to admit, you really are full of surprises. These powers of yours are interesting. Nonetheless, you just aren't in the same class as a Lord of the Frozen Shadows. It wouldn't be sporting of me to eliminate you so early in the day, but you do have potential. I will leave you a little time to build your strength. When you think you're ready to face me, come to my domain. We will finish this once and for all.
Well, I think we should count ourselves fortunate that he seems to like you. Though I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Huh. Where did Edwin go?
I know not, but I for one shall not miss her. It would not surprise me if she had betrayed us and returned to the enemy.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Perhaps it would to her. Let us go and help my brothers. We will have need of all our allies if we are to conquer this Ice Lord.
Let's go.
Thou wilt fail. Thy weakness condemns us both.
My weakness drove off a necromancer.
For he would have thy power is all, and he needeth thee the time to grow it for him, that he may return to claim it.
Becoming stronger bothers me not in the least. Blackfrost made a serious mistake, and his trap will be the end of him.
There are 6 ritual spears planted in my flesh. Blackfrost is but one of them. How much longer must I endure this charade? Hasten thee to rejoin with me.
I will return to the World Heart when I'm ready. This necromancer is an obstacle that cannot be ignored.
No, I have had enough of this prison, of this sacrilege, of this servitude. How dare thee leave me thus? Thou art no better than they.
Wake up, Vulcan. This is not the moment.
All this energy, everywhere, we draw near our goal.
Look out!
It's another one of those bitches.
Well, looks like those bitches have separated us from the group. What awaits us in the sewers here? Will we be able to continue the assault effectively and you know, control and help the Freeborn Blades to our next destination? And what of Edwin? Where's she's run off to? One of these answers will be answered next time in Act 3 of Bound by Flame. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.